Team leaders love to hate third-party delivery. The commission's hurt, the guest data disappears, your food gets handed to a driver you didn't hire, placed in a car you can't inspect, and then delivered through an experience you can't control. Then, when something goes wrong, whose name is on the bag? It's yours, it's your brand's, and so the guest thinks it's from your brand. But if we want guests to order directly, we need to stop blaming them for choosing third party. They aren't doing it because they want to damage our margins. They do it because it's easy. DoorDash, Uber Eats, and the rest have built an incredibly convenient habit. One login, one saved card, one delivery address, and a buffet of choices when nobody in the family knows what they want for dinner. Your restaurant brand cannot solve that last problem. You're not going to offer pizza, sushi, tacos, and pad thai just to keep somebody inside your app. But once a guest knows they want your food, you should be able to beat the third-party experience every time. That's essentially one of the biggest opportunities for restaurant brands today. Third-party delivery should be treated as a discovery and acquisition channel, not the permanent owner of your guest relationship. Let the marketplace introduce people to the brand. Then give them a compelling reason to come directly to you next time. And please order direct from us isn't much of a strategy. Convenience is the price of admission. Your brand site has to load quickly. Locations need to be easy to find and accurate. Menus must be simple to navigate. Reordering should take seconds, and payments should already be there with a click of a button or a tap. Then you add the things third-party platforms cannot offer as well as you can. Loyalty and rewards points, member pricing, exclusive items, better customization, surprise rewards, saved favorites, and offers based on an actual relationship with the guest. The goal isn't to guilt people into ordering direct. It's to make direct ordering the better deal and the better experience. There's a real business case here. Even if only 2% of total sales is being surrendered through third-party costs, recovering a portion of that leakage matters. Restaurant margins are way too thin to shrug off 2 points. And then there's also the data. That's a big one. On third-party platforms, the platform knows who ordered, what they bought, how often they return, and what might bring them back. The restaurant gets the ticket. That's a transaction, not a guest relationship at all. First-party ordering changes that. Now you can understand behavior, build useful guest segments, improve retention, and measure whether your marketing drove another visit. You can own the brand experience from the first craving through checkout, and where your delivery setup allows it, through the handoff to the driver. But winning that relationship requires us to rethink the restaurant website itself. And that's essentially what we do at 3L and Vea. That's what we eat, sleep, and breathe. Because too many restaurant sites are still designed like digital brochures. There's a beauty shot, an origin story, a PDF menu, and maybe allergens and nutritionals. And then an ordering button that then throws the guest into somebody else's interface where you have little to no control over optimization and maximization. That's not a digital guest experience. It's a marketing site with an ordering escape hatch. The modern restaurant website should be a commerce epicenter. Ordering, loyalty, reservations, gift cards, catering, location information, and guest preferences should feel like parts of a singular system. The guest shouldn't have to understand your tech stack. They shouldn't be whisked away to subdomains like locations this, catering that. They shouldn't feel the seams between your vendor partners. Retail and travel figured this out years ago. Airlines don't treat booking, loyalty status, upgrades, saved travelers, and trip management as unrelated tools. Retailers don't separate product discovery, the shopping cart, rewards, payment, and order tracking into a collection of disconnected websites and experiences. They create one account, one journey, and one recognizable relationship. Restaurants, brands should hold themselves to the same standard or exceed it because we operate in such a rapidly moving, high-velocity industry. The answer isn't to abandon third-party delivery. Those platforms serve a real need, especially when the guest hasn't decided what to eat. The answer is to stop letting convenience end the conversation. Use third-party to get discovered. Use first-party to build the relationship. Make direct ordering faster. Make loyalty rewards worth something and more personalized. Connect the entire digital experience and give guests a clear reason to choose you before they open a marketplace full of everybody else. Because every direct order does more than recover margin. It gives you another chance to turn an order into a guest and a guest into a regular. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this gets your mind thinking about how an integrated experience can really drive notable movement on the P&L, as well as grapple back some of those margins that are being lost to the third-party partners of ours. Again, this is not to villainize them. I think they serve a purpose. This is to get that money back into your hands and get a full view of the guest so you can launch more personalized offers and strengthen the relationship over time. As always, I would love for you to like, share, and follow this on YouTube, Spotify, here on LinkedIn as well. All that really helps. And do comment with your thoughts below. I would love to read them and engage, of course. Until next time, cheers.